Hey, Crown Content Publications followers, viewers, and supporters. Thank you for tuning in again to another segment with the Crown Content Publications Services family, where publishing and marketing do meet. Okay, if you saw I always do this. I always try to market my services before I go into the segment. So let me do that. If you would like to learn more about our services to assist authors and freelancers just like you, visit my website, www.contentcrownpublications.com. You'll find out that we offer content writing, marketing strategies, business consultations, graphic art designs, you name it. We know what a content creator might need when it comes to marketing their channel, their segment, their social media platform, their book even. We live in the age of digital books and ebooks, So anyways, guys, if you saw my other segments, check into my website weekly. We're going to be making updates because we're going to have merch available, okay? The title of this segment is... I'm sorry, I forgot. Oh, yeah. 9 lucrative writing jobs, that literally exist out here, right? I don't know if you guys do this often, but as a business major, I caught on real quick that it's important to keep up with, the careers that are in demand in your era. For example, if you haven't already, it's 2022. You should look into jobs that are in demand in your career field of choice. If it's not your career field of choice, maybe a career field of choice you've thought about going into, right? Even though I have minimal experience in the legal field, for example, and that was just as a clerk at one point. For job experience at a law office, that doesn't mean that I can't go look at jobs that are in demand in 2022, and if I come across crime analyst, journalist, or something that I might be interested, that I can't be interested. The next step for me to do would be research the certifications, licensing, and things, the education I would need to land that type of job. That's it. A lot of y'all think, no, well, I have a background. How do I say this? Become a freelancer, become an entrepreneur, start your own business, or work for somebody who has their own business, who doesn't mind, especially if you have an integrity about yourself, you've changed, you're not a criminal anymore. You're going to want to reach out to business owners who will understand your situation. Give yourself that chance. Sharpen yourself up, go get you some certifications and licenses, and reach out to people who own their own businesses and see what they might need help with. But none of us should ever be out of work. That's my point. So when it comes to the writing gigs, these are more like not gigs. These are careers that are in demand when it comes to the writing industry, right? I know that the services I market are for authors a lot, authors, poets, just people that are looking to publish something, maybe bloggers. But see, I try to help people on many levels. I do that type of work anyway, including being an author. But what I'm about to name, what we're about to talk about, are writing careers in demand, not just in 2022, but going forward. Number one, I'm not saying everybody is doing this, but homeschool has become such a trending, choice for parents, okay? And there is a list of reasons why. Email me anytime at crowncontentpublications@aol.com. Let's talk homeschool, moms, dads. Give me some ideas of topics to cover, because I do want to kind of give tips for homeschool parents as well on my channel one day, because, it's not an easy job, but it has made the lives of many more convenient. So I start off talking about homeschool because, it has become trending, and which has also at the same time created openings and created more jobs when it comes to tutors or mentors that can do more like virtual one-on-one, sessions with children or parents. And I think that's cool. It just makes things more convenient for people. So number one, did you guys know that curriculum developers are a writing career job in demand right now? What is a curriculum developer? This is somebody who researches certain curriculum subjects, maybe language arts, science. You teachers might already know this out here, and you never know. Let me stay on topic here. Curriculum, and practically what a curriculum developer does is organize and structure the curriculum that they're going to present to a certain educational platform or class or teacher for their use. Okay, this includes writing, of course. It includes research, of course, because how else are you going to know topics about science for 5th graders? How else are you going to know about topics for 7th grade English if you don't research? But let's say you get a whole curriculum together, and this is y'all about to find out not only why this is in demand, but why they get paid so much. Imagine coming up with a curriculum for a whole school year. Coming up with a curriculum for a week is not easy, because I've already kind of did this type of work. It's not easy. Just 5 days out of a week. I think when I was doing it, it was just 4 days. Okay? Imagine doing this for 30 days or for a year, right? For a certain grade or for a certain organization that teaches children. Okay? Now, with the experience I had, luckily, I didn't have like a certain box I had to stay in when it came to subjects. It just had to be educationally targeted or educationally based, and it did have to do with sharpening the skills of young children, for example. I'm trying to tell y'all without saying too much, but it's not an easy job, and that's why my research has shown curriculum developers in since 2020 are averaging a average salary of $63,000 a year. Because I just kind of gave you a breakdown of what a curriculum developer's work is going to look like. It probably sounds easy to go research and get the curriculum together, but like I said, imagine writing all this out for a whole year, for a whole 30 days, for a whole week. But let me see. You could, curriculum developers are needed sometimes for maybe a training class that somebody wants to do. It's not that they're not expertised in this already, but you're practically writing a script of curriculum for them. Training materials, maybe textbooks, because authors like me, we might want to put together workbooks and stuff like that. Once again, if you're looking to gain a job in this area, I'm just here to tell you it's in demand, and you wouldn't know who needs help with curriculum development if you're not willing to, first of all, get that resume together, showing your experience as a writer or educator, teacher somehow, whatever you feel like you can bring to the table. And yes, if you were a virtual teacher to your child in the past 2 years, you just gained yourself some experience. Not as a curriculum developer, but maybe as a teaching coach, as a tutor, right? Because you had to help guide your child through their work, okay? Digital or college materials, right? Like, you never know who needs help developing curriculum. Just know that if you were to land a job, either contractual or, hire straight on to the company, you're looking at average range $43,000 to $92,000 a year, but like I said, in 2020 they were averaging $63,000 a year. Okay, and that's probably for one company. I'll let y'all strategize the rest. Okay, so I had to mention that one first because I just thought it was interesting. Like, of course that would be in demand. I mean, more people are online college students, from home tutors, from home mentors, from home counselors, from home work in general, even with authors and publicists and things like this, okay? Bloggers. You don't know who might need a curriculum developer, and this would be considered a writing job. So that was number 1 on my list. Research analyst, number 2. What is a research analyst? This person would be responsible for the collecting, verifying, and organizing of data. Okay, for example, there are like censuses done every year. Of course, the census collection people already have an agency on that, but there could be other organizations that look for research analysts all the time. That's your job. Now you know when you get on LinkedIn or Indeed what to type in, because now you might be interested in gaining a job as a writer. And research analyst is another career job as a writer that is in demand and will be in demand going forward. History books, sciences, I could go on and on. The reason that we have data today is because research analysts have always existed. If you're the type of person, you're willing to do research, you're willing to collect data and get these percentages, numbers, and articles together for companies, they could use you. And let's talk about how much they're averaging a year in income. $56,000, okay? Number 3 on my list, copywriter. Okay, a copywriter in the year of 2022 and moving forward. And I'm not at this level yet, but I'm glad I love writing, but I'm definitely headed this direction. Okay, because copywriters are averaging in 2022 $52,000 a year. Copywriters are going to be responsible for writing material that persuades readers to do a certain thing. Okay, so a marketing agency might need a copywriter. Okay, if it's a campaign, to get people to quit smoking because nicotine is bad, they're gonna need a copywriter. Most copywriting positions will require you to have a degree of some sort that proves their ability to write copy that drives results. But at the same time, this is why we talk about freelancing and entrepreneurship a lot, because when you learn how to work your I did another segment on this, business pitch or marketing yourself and your skills, which that's another thing Crown Content Publications does. We help you get those professional profiles, portfolios, and resumes together for these type of bigger positions. We're not saying that we're guaranteeing you're going to get it, but we do know what employers look for, or small businesses when they need help in a certain area of their business. Okay, so anyways, just remember that copywriters are in demand, even for like sport broadcasting, journals or articles. Guys, like, people always need writers. Why do I know? Well, I'm a publishing services coordinator for my own business, Crown Content Publications, and as a matter of fact, I have people on my team, but I am going to be doing some more hiring, because see, the more writers you have on your team, let me give y'all an insider real quick on why copywriters are in demand, how I know, and just give you some in-depth details. Like, I could be pushing way more material on my blog platforms with my ebooks if I had more writers on my team. And that's how it works with other businesses. On my website, you know what I mean? Right now it's just a few of us, so we push it as fast as we can. But the more writers that you are willing to hire, like this copywriter position that a freelancer is averaging $52,000 a year doing. Why? Because usually a freelancer has a price per word rate that they charge to offer their services to companies or freelancers. Okay, just for somebody who doesn't know how this works, all you other guys, once again, I say this a lot, if you feel like this doesn't help you, just get off my channel. Okay, or get off of this segment, because I have other levels of business type videos that you can use. Okay, a medical writer is going to be the next one that I bring up that is in demand in 2022 and going forward. They are averaging, y'all pay attention to these ones that are over the $50,000 mark I just mentioned, but medical writers are averaging $72,000 a year in 2022 going forward, and yes, they are in demand. You probably understand why, as you know, medics, doctors, anybody in that field, if their jobs alone are going to be in demand moving forward, why wouldn't a writer in this career field move forward and expect to see good money? So a medical writer, their job consists of gathering information, gathering factual information about a certain area of the medical industry, and translating this into easy to comprehend material for the readers, okay? And these could be articles or things for a WebMD, for example, or for a specific clinical position who has a blog. I mean, you never know. But once again, if you get to looking for a job the next time you're on Indeed and LinkedIn, it doesn't hurt to type in positions for medical writing if the writing field is something that you don't mind, if not doing on the side as contractor work, doing all together for your career, because like I said, it is in demand. Okay, the next on my list is technical writer, because technical writers are in demand for 2022 and moving forward as well. Where did my drink go? Hold on, guys. Yeah, so a technical writer. What is a technical writer? Same thing as all the other writers, but this would be a good fit of career for somebody who is already sort of advanced in the industry of IT or technology in general. They could take this knowledge and become a great writer for a great technical company, okay? Technical companies usually have a website. Technical companies usually have maybe a blog or a newsletter that they send to their customers, clients, and followers, right? They're going to need a writer. This is something else you can type in the search bar of job search platforms like Indeed. I'm just using them for an example. On this segment, you would type in technical writer. Technical writer in 2022 and going forward is not just in demand, but they are averaging $60,000 a year. So a technical writer may have a background knowledge in computer science, information technology, scientific research, gaming even, okay? Reach out to technology companies and find out if they need a writer. Now, can I tell you on average how long it's going to take for you to land a gig? No. But it doesn't hurt to put your assertiveness to the put that pedal to the metal and change your career field. See, we've had other segments where we talk about how your life doesn't change, the power of growth. Nothing changes unless you get started, okay? Once again, if you need help getting that resume together or being pointed in the right direction to get some type of writing experience, certifications, licensing, even if you want to take up a few jobs with Crown Content Publications to get you started, you don't know till you contact us. So my information, website, email is always in the description section in case any of you guys out there are interested, okay? My next one on the list is content management marketers. This is also a job that consists and persists of lots of writing, okay? A content marketing manager's job, I know a little bit about it because I kind of help clients do this with Crown Content Publications, is to strategize, not just strategize, but market the content that they strategize and put together for a particular company or freelancer or entrepreneur. You guys spend a lot of time on social media anyway. It doesn't hurt for you to reach out to social media influencers that you see already have a big following that really takes their business serious, whether it's a fitness that they sell, fitness products, or dietary products or something like that. Guys, reach out to these people and see if they can use a content management marketer. Once again, that's the first part, but you know, they're going to want to see your experience or maybe know a little bit about why you're trying to change your career field. But other than that, there's a real possibility you could get hired for this type of work, okay? If you're interested in going into the writing industry, which is a lucrative career field in the new era, okay? Yeah, so content marketing managers are averaging $68,000 a year. This is just average. This is not saying this is where you're going to start off. But, entry level, you might be looking at $46,000 a year, which could change anybody's life. Last on my list, I don't even know if I covered 9. I'm just getting a little tired because I recorded a few segments today. Last on my list is going to be a line editor, content editor, okay? A content editor, writing is involved because, as you edit, you're going to have to write the things, the errors that you're finding, in these articles or manuscripts. And sometimes even rewriting the whole thing. People will pay you to do this, right? They come up with the draft of what the content they're trying to put out there, and then they'll hire a editor to edit their content for them, okay? Most companies that are willing to hire an editor, if they're serious about their business, they are going to want you to have some type of background expertise in editing. But I need y'all to focus on the point that I'm saying. These jobs I'm naming on this segment in the career field of writing are in demand, okay? Even if you don't have the experience right now, your next step after you get off of this video is going to be to go start writing, to gain experience as an editor, to get those certifications as an editor. Because if it's going to be in demand 10 years going forward, I'm not making y'all do nothing. I'm just saying. One of the first things I learned as a business student was to always research. We research many things as a business and accounting student, okay? But it doesn't hurt to pay attention to the career fields in demand in your time, or predictions of what's going to be in demand 20 years, 25 years down the line, so that you're not wasting your time when you invest in degrees, certifications, licenses, and skills for other business. Because how did you get the background you have today as a business professional? You did a certain type of work in your past. Well, today will be your past one day. So what you're willing to invest in and elevate your skills in could set you up for future lucrative paying jobs, like a content editor, okay? Crown Content Publications again, right? We ourselves know what it's like to have to hire an editor, okay? And editors are usually going to charge by the hour. In case some of you guys maybe you don't want to work with a company. Maybe you're thinking about becoming a freelance editor, okay? Let me throw this in there. I do offer business consultations to help people with these type of thoughts. Like they know they can see themselves doing something else, but maybe they need help getting started. That's what a business consultation is about too. You're trying to start your own business. You're trying to start off out here as an entrepreneur, freelancer. Crown Content Publications understands. Okay, but what I was finna say, an editor is probably going to charge by the hour. Some of them charge per project. I mean, that's the beautiful thing about being a freelancer. You can set up your own, your own prices for things. It is what it is. Or some of them charge by line. If you only need 6 sentences edited, they're only going to get paid for 6 sentences. If you need a page edited, 3 pages edited, that's all they're going to get paid for. You need a whole book, a whole article edited, they might end up charging you 20 cents a word, right? If this sounds like the type of money you might be interested in, then you clicked on the right segment, because content editors are in demand in 2022 and going forward. So anyways, guys, did I tell y'all their average salary is $53,000 a year. All of these I named were pretty much in the $50,000 through $100,000 range of pay each year. Once again, even if you don't have experience as a writer, a editor, and things like this, you might have experience in a certain thing. Like I said, when it comes to the medical industry or technology, that already puts you 10 steps ahead of other writers. Other writers are going to have to go research because they know nothing about the subject at all, but they have experience as a writer. Okay? Anyways, I hope this particular segment encourages somebody, who might have said, deep in their heart one day, I could see myself being a writer, and didn't know that there are writing jobs in demand. Okay, I named several of them just now. So you do what you want to with the information, guys. You have some even title descriptions of these careers that you can begin to type in on job search platforms the next time you jump on one. And a lot of writing jobs that are in demand, I don't know if I mentioned that, you can do them from home. So yeah, I mean, writing's not everybody's cup of tea, but y'all heard it here, how much money they're making out here. So anyways, guys, thank you for tuning in to the Crown Content Publication Services channel again, where publishing and services marketing do meet. I do believe that the next segment I'm going to do will be kind of like tips and advice for homeschool parents. And because, yeah, y'all, I already know, imagine trying to do your business from home and teach kids from home at the same time. It's not easy. It's not easy at all. But there's some tips, some little hacks I've even found, that help me when it comes to homeschooling kids in different grade levels, keeping up with my business, not just my work business, but my business, my bills, all that at the same time. And I think it can help some parents out there. Thanks, guys, for tuning in, and until next time.